On the next Bringing Back the Wild podcast, your host Mike Arnold speaks with Marc Newton, CEO of Rigby Firearms. Here he speaks about the importance of hunting in his and in his family's life.
It is something so fundamentally human about being out in the green spaces, out in the woods, harvesting wild animals, taking them back. And again, with my children, we're not a religious family, but we'll say a kind of prayer when we get it. We always give thanks to the deer, and then we take it back. They learn how to process, to skin the carcass, break it down, making burgers, and then sharing it. And I think there's something again very fundamentally human about sharing wild harvest. You give someone a haunch of venison who perhaps doesn't hunt, and it's like you've given them a piece of gold. And I want my children to see me doing that, and they're part of that. And so it's a big family thing. And an English summer's day where you get up at 3:45 just to get there before first light, and you can have an amazing experience out in the fields and the woods, and roe deer chasing each other in the rut, and you get back home by 8 in the morning, and it's like you've been given this gift that you've had this whole piece of the day that 99.99% of people won't have experienced because they're got the common sense to still be in bed at that time of the morning. But it is so special, and I think it's very grounding, and it's something that I feel very passionate about sharing with my children and passing it forwards, but passing it forwards in the right way. I would like them to one day with their children to be able to pass it forward, and it's about that respect and all of the things we stand for at Rigby's, hunting, underpinning and supporting conservation. We are part of nature, we are not separate from it, and human beings hunting for the right reasons, for the ethical reasons, it's part of the great circle of life, I suppose.
To continue the conversation about hunting and conservation, join Mike's Facebook group, Bringing Back the Wild. The full interview with Marc premieres on Tuesday, April 28th. You can listen on any podcast platform or by visiting MikeArnoldOutdoors.com. Be sure to mark your calendar. You don't want to miss it.